do some duels while I wait for people to, excuse me, show up, hang out a little bit, and do this Spidey grind. Hey, Trevor, that was fast. Good to see you. By chance, did you go for Medusa today? High Speed Pursuit, good to see you as well, sir. Anybody in your guys' alliance have any new upgrades that they made today? I think we pulled four or five, or 4 out of 5 that went for Medusa actually got her, so it was a pretty good day. I'm kind of kicking myself that I went for so many basics when I had like 70, 80,000 shards last month, but at the same time, I did end up getting like 7 or 8 new champs for Arena. Just didn't have anything to throw at Medusa, but I think it's alright. No big deal. Goliath Mega, good to see you. Did you guys do your duels today? Let's stir the pot. Stir it. Yeah, I'm pumped for when we start getting, maybe not on the same pace, but getting 5-star shards at the same rate as we get 4-star shards, or at least similar. Because I think that day has come, you know. 5 stars have replaced pretty much most people's 4 stars in a lot of instances at the end game, and I think it's just kind of time to, especially with how they're changing the featured system. We need more shots. I mean, there's just 10,000 shards even for high-end alliances takes time unless you're just constantly buying those featured GMCs. Well, let's see here. Paul Flagel, it is going good, sir. Kids are in bed. They've got the day off school tomorrow. They're already canceling it for calling it a snow day, essentially. So hopefully they sleep in, which means I can sleep in a little bit. I still got to get some work done, but get the day off for the most part. Got a few Medusa and a few Archangel. Nice. All right, High Speed. That's great, man. Yeah, Grand, he nailed it, man. That was awesome. Pulling a Medusa on the first one, Archangel on the second. I mean, yeah, you can call it a day after that. Good pulls. Well, good luck to you, man. Hope you get what you're after. Sammy in the house. Doing good, sir. Just hanging out. I think I'm going to go for Stark. Even though he's a 4-star, even though I've got him, I'm going to go for him for one of two reasons. One is going to be to sell him, and then, of course, claim him again. But the other part of me is just kind of like, I think I might just awaken him. I've already got him awakened. It's either that, or if I give up on the grind, I have 2 generic 4-star awakening gems, and I could probably go ahead and give one to him. Run these 5s. Good to see you too, sir. Actually, yeah, I'll go ahead and run these 4 stars, because they'll refresh before I go to bed, so. I'm thinking, I'm not really sure. What do you guys think about the cutoff? I'm going to probably go to 6.5 or 7, roughly. See what I can get. I'm not too motivated. If I end up feeling like I'm giving up on it, then it's okay. I can walk away at any time. Just get some more battle chips in the account. Maybe get some more units along the way. But other than that, yeah, I've got those generics, and I have a whole bunch of other 4-star class awakening gems, like multiple science, mutant, mystic, cosmic. I mean, I pretty much got everything but tech, or else I would have just given them one. And I don't know if I'll use them a lot, but there might be times where I get to throw them in with like Blade and Stark, early days of map 6 or something. I think that'd be fun. Mix it up a little bit. I actually ranked up Rogue, and I took her in to Alliance Quest a week or so ago, and that was kind of cool. And then I've ranked up Angela recently, and I think that she can pull off running some map 6. She's got some regen. She's got some really good damage output, so should be good. I'm going to 8 to be safe because I can't do round 2. Yeah, I don't blame you. I think 8's probably a bit much. I mean, I think of the people who have the accounts to grind that high aren't really interested a whole bunch in a 4-star. But yeah, like you said, if that's all you got, Be safe, man. Get it. Eternal Warrior, good to see you, sir. It was nice getting guys like Quickshot, getting a champ, it was rank 4 worthy. He could rank up. I was pumped for him. And then J-Dam, afterwards, he didn't get Medusa, but he, dang, excuse me, in 3 crystals, he pulled Colossus, Quake, and Ghost Rider. So that was pretty good. He's gonna rank. He's already ranked up Ghost Rider, and I'm not sure what he wants to do with Quake just yet. But man, pulling those 3 is pretty good luck overall. Let's see what we got here. Cutoffs for Stark Spidey. Is it that time to start trolling Brian again? I think that man, he's in for it. He's probably gonna hate this, man. 3 stars, Spidey. What's the cutoff? No idea on cutoff. Who dat? Just go as high as you can, man. I wouldn't stop anywhere less than, I think 6.2 would be where I'd stop and not feel comfortable, but might be on the bubble. I think anything over 6.5 to 7 will probably be a pretty safe bet. Yeah, 4 Loki luck was high today. That was nice, man. That was nice. I didn't even. Oh yeah. Well, as my thumbnail shows, which I don't know if you saw it or not, I'm gonna open a basic at the end of this. I really struggle with it. Like I kept telling myself, if you've seen any of my other live streams or my crystal opening video ideas, like all right, I'm gonna save, and then like I literally just pretty much said right now, I'm gonna save till right now and open, and I did, and things have gone okay. And I was like, all right, I'm for sure saving for whatever, and then I was gonna save for Bishop and Sabretooth because I think those are really 2 cool characters from my childhood, that, and being a new champ, and plus I have a Mutant Awakening gem if they end up being mutants, so I was like, what the hell, and of course then they came out with that new information about how they're doing feature crystals and everything, so kind of shot that in the foot. Medusa, I do have a lot of Cosmic Sig stones. I'm just gonna open a basic though, man. It would probably bump my prestige up just a little bit, but yeah, Weck, good point, man. When is it not time to troll Brian? I think Monday through Sunday is a good time. So I've got a 5-star Star-Lord Awakened, nice, congratulations, and a Tech Awakening gem. Do I think it's worth using on Green Goblin? Would you take him to rank 4, Goliath? I mean, he's pretty good on D. An Archangel, though, can kind of shut him down. Blade with the Ghost Rider synergy can kind of shut him down, too. So he does have really high prestige. If you wanted to stop putting any stones into Star-Lord, or if you've been saving them and not putting them into Star-Lord, then you could put him into him if you wanted a prestige champ, who's pretty good. Seems like a lot of people like him, fun to play with. But as far as using the Awakening on him, I'm pretty sure it would only be for prestige. I'd have to double check his Awakened ability. And it depends too on, well, not much, I guess. If you've done like 5.4, because I mean, obviously you wouldn't want to put a generic into him, but exhausted all other sources to get a class Awakening gem. It would be great if everybody got in the pool for this high speed. Man, yeah. It would make everybody's life a lot easier. You know what else would be easier is if they just give you a little leaderboard. Even if they just told you what bracket you were currently sitting in, that would be fine. I mean, that might have people checking it the last couple of hours, like to make sure they're not on the bubble, but it'd make life a little bit easier. Just to know if you were close, Quickshot still has to rank 4 someone? Yeah. I think he's working on it. I'm not sure what he's doing with the rest of his shards at the moment, but his Contagious, I actually opened Green Goblin on Medusa Crystal. Okay, sweet. That's a pretty good consolation prize. I mean, I guess he's in the basic now, but still, it's not Colossus or like Hulkbuster, Iron Fist, or somebody. Yeah, I was psyched for BG too. That was great. Oh yeah. Then Joel releases a video. I know, Wack. That was a rough day. Just us having a rough time in war. Nothing I love more than classic Ultron Evade Bug. Here to listen to the voice. Well, Cam, I am not gonna lie. I saw I saw what was lying ahead of you, and I saw the champs you had to choose from, and I thought this is gonna be rough. So I don't know if you made it through or not, but yeah, man, it did not look like it was gonna be pleasant. Hope you lubed it up good, cause you were gonna get it. Pretty good on D. Some champs are okay. I've been playing less than a month, but I already have 3-star Archangel Awakened, so I'm probably not grinding that arena. Timothy, 3-star Archangel, good deal, man. You will get there. I'm still in the progress. Oh man, I need to do that. Today is actually like my 18 months of starting playing this game, so I need to do a 18-month progression video. Maybe I'll do that over the weekend or something. But yeah, when I first started, man, it took forever to get 3 stars and 3-star awakening gems and 4 stars, 4 stars. Oh man, that was rough. It took so long. The game is you're gonna get them so much faster now. It's ridiculous. Basics are the only thing you're gonna do after Blade. Well, yeah, I mean, because the new what do you want to call it? The new featured crystal is not at all the same, so it's not a really big. I mean, unless it like okay, the first 24 champs to me, I would not be spending 15,000 shards in those crystals. But that's not to say that going forward that there's not a different batch. However, I could see him putting some of the garbage from that are currently in the pool that nobody wants into the next round, and not putting it like I don't think Hulkbuster was in there, but you can see him putting Hulkbuster in there for whatever. But but yeah, basics, man. I mean, that's kind of where it's gonna be. Beta Hulk, Bag of D's. I don't really have an opinion on that, man. I'm not in the program, so I've just kind of been seeing some screenshots and stuff, and I think what they're doing is cool. From what I'm gathering, just from listening to other people talk about it, I think that Luke Cage is getting a little bit more of a buff than Hulk, but people are saying that it's a neat like feature with his regen, and he might be a little bit more useful, but I don't know. I don't know how you use anybody else than kind of who you already got, really. Oh, you made it through. Nice, Scam. Good job, man. Curated champs. Which one? What do you mean by curated? I'm just curious. DJ Ray Ray. Hey, man. Made some bad choices today. Told myself no more featuring GMCs. Oh, spent 150 and got crap. Hey, man. I will be honest with you. I've said that many a time. I'm done with these. I'm done with these. And then you know what I did today? I had 1,300 units, which I ground for all of them, like over the last week or so. I was like, you know what? My inventory is like solid in terms of from the Halls of Healing and just revives. I've got probably like 8 or 9 team revives for Alliance Quest in Overflow right now. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna have to spend units for a while on these things, so I can go ahead and I'm gonna bust one right for Archangel. I pulled a 4-star. Beast, I think it was. It ended up being a max sig, so I was like, well, 500 and some odd shards, that's pretty cool. And then I was like, well, I'll just open another. Well, anyway, I was down to 150 units, and the only thing I was glad about is that I didn't spend any on them. But I've kind of been preparing myself too. Like I don't need Archangel, so that's fine. I might go in on a few in the future. Like I don't know about Void or not per se, but I might give a couple of them a shot. We'll just have to see. I kind of want to see some updates to rewards in general and the arena for a 5-star, that kind of thing. I kind of like to see that advance first before I really go hardcore. Mr. Church, good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. And Mr. Bones, I still got my eye on you, man. Bone Crusher. Yeah, I crushed that dude. I showed you that screenshot. What was it? Bone Crusher number 2. So, yeah, his champs didn't survive me, but we shall be talking, brother. Slice him got crapped on in his Medusa opening, but he pulled and duped a 5-star Archangel from featured GMCs. Well, I guess that's a little bit of retribution. Dr. Doob, good to see you. Red Hulk does a lot more damage now. If they continue, will will if they okay? I'll just read that like we'll see if they continue through with the beta changes. Awesome. I don't. I have Red Hulk as a shoot. What is it? A 4 star, not a 5 star. 4 star unduped. So we'll see how that goes. Void looks like a beast. Yeah, he looks interesting. I know that I think some who have him. I haven't seen any too much video out. I just haven't been watching any of that stuff that's been put out today for the most part. But somebody I thought they said that like the buffs he has in uncollected don't transfer over to what do you call it? To just actual questing and stuff. So let me pop this chat out real fast. I read kind of slow sometimes. New pools would be better. Yep. Dubes, I've ran my mind. Not sure if I want to send it. Just pissed. Spidey parries me right after my spark evades. Ouch. Cable gets me with that reach on backdraft. Yep. I had that happen to me too, man. He got my spark with his backdraft. Ugh, Ultron. I know. Tell me about it. B-Manny, are there champs better for a Mystic Awakening Gem than Dorm? You talking about 4 star or 5 star? Need a good defender of AW, save for another champ. I used a 5 star Mystic Awakening Gem on my Dormammu. That might not be the best situation for everybody, but it was okay for me. But he's decent. He's like I said, it depends on 4 star, 5 star. 4 star doesn't have near as much going for him as a 5 star, of course. And with all the blades and stuff running around, like and magic, I mean, she's gonna pretty much crush him, depending on the node. And it depends on how many is in your BG too. You know, if you've got 8 people placing Dormammu already, I don't know if you necessarily need another one. I think Voodoo or Ghost Rider would be a better option. Or maybe even like Mephisto if you like to use him offensively. I haven't seen him do very well on defense. What's up, Sluggish Pete? Yes, I've heard a couple times for the Legends run. I've heard like, what was it? It was like 336 maybe, roughly, and like 350, I think a guy in our alliance did it in. So, yeah, right in that range. I'd say, I don't know, sub 4 hours has been kind of the average, but we'll just have to see. But that's what I've heard. Curated champs, the ones they're putting in with the feature crystals. Yeah, okay, I got you. It's, yeah, it just is what it is. I don't know. I don't even want to get into it too much. Yeah, Cable Reach is garbage. Questionable parries last couple wars. Recovering faster? It depends. I mean, in war, it depends on what level of limber they're running too, Dubes. What the node is, of course. All that good stuff. Bone Crusher number 2 is fake. Yep. I'm saving for he shall not be named. I got a super check coming BG's way later. He's gonna hate. Right now I could rank 4 Nebula, and I'd have the resources to rank 4 that other guy if I get him. Would raise. That sounds awesome, Weck. It sounds like a plan, man. Alright, let's see here. We're good. The real deal. Good evening, sir. He got old Dorm and Maestro reach out of the corner. It's nonsense. Yeah, he does, man. He moves a lot. You get him pinned, and you try to do like that backdash, backdraft, whatever you want to call it, and kind of intercept him that way. Man, a lot of times when you're dashing back, he'll come out and snag you, just like Dorm will. I haven't seen it as bad from Dorm recently, though, and that's been good. Man, I hate Black Widow. Her evade's about as broken as Ultron. You swear on Ultron, no going in after SP1 evade? Like you can't get him to evade and be able to block? Yeah, I've had that happen a lot. Did somebody say that, did I see on the forum that they have done an update to the evade, or was that like an old post getting rehashed? I didn't see where exactly that came from. It was like, yeah, we've corrected the mechanic where they can't strike you and evade at the same time or something. But to me, it seemed like I'm remembering the date being just a few days ago, which made me question some things like how are you going to have that now when people are in the middle of like legends runs and 5.4 and everything. So I don't know. It's a 4 star, okay, and I don't think anyone has a 4 star. Oh, you're in four wife? Well, yeah, man, you should have just started with that. Like, hey, we're a lower level alliance and a 4 star dorm Rex people. Yeah, dude, awaken them. Go for it. You'll come up with other generic and mystic awakening gems, and I mean, you get champs so fast now. You know, you'll dupe other people as well. So if you want to rank him, I'd say go for it. Tamir Khan, you made it. Yes, you did. I'll be on for probably, it's probably going to take me at least another solid hour to run through all these guys, if not longer. So, BBB. You remind me of a joke I just told my kids yesterday. I said, what kind of bee makes honey? I'm telling this joke all wrong. What kind of bee makes milk? And they didn't know. I said a booby. Child humor, dad jokes. Opened my second featured 5 star, got an NC both times. That sucks, kind of. I mean, it's good that you got an Awakened Nightcrawler, but kind of sucks too because you were going for featured for a reason. Keep trying though. I mean, while you can anyway. LB, I'm talking about punishing heavies and specials in the exact same manner, and yet at the same point getting parried. Okay. Had it on Medusa last war, had it on Nebula previous war. Where you're punishing a heavy, but you're getting parried. Okay. Yeah, I've had that happen a couple times. I don't know if it happened in war necessarily, but I know what you're saying. You're going in right after, and we had that issue a while back too, like where I couldn't even get after Cyclops on his L1. I mean, that's like clockwork. And then they're like, oh, we've changed. Then they, went through some changes and stuff. So I don't know. First 550 miles you've ever seen? Ah, man, he's SIG 99, 550. I had science cats in the overflow, had the basics, and so I figured, what the hell. Plus, it's diversity rank up. I don't think he's not on my not on defense this time, but he makes it on there because I don't think anybody else places him. So, and he can be a little bit slippery, but with defenders not being hidden, I mean, it's easy to see. It's like, oh yeah, Iceman, but it's gonna be tricky. Like this abomination here, he can wreck some people if they don't see him coming. They'll see science, and who knows what it could be, man. It could be a whole number of things. I mean, a lot of times I guess you would assume like a Spider-Man or something, so you'd probably bring Iceman. But yeah, he might trick somebody. Hey, Quick Shot, what's up? Aaron C, good to see you. Am I going for Spark? Yeah, I've got him as a 4 star already, and I thought I could either, if I give up on the grind, I will throw an Awakening Gem on him, and if not, and I continue on, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and awaken him. Rank 5 Abomination. He doesn't have that one yet. Well, tell him to get one, man. That's where it's at. 5-star A-Bomb. This is one of the first wars in a little bit that I've placed all 5 stars. 3 rank 4s and 2 rank 3s. My Ant-Man getting me kills. Hey, Max. What's up, buddy? Going for those 800 shards? I'm not going for... oh, man, I'm getting wrecked, too. I'm not going to go for the... what is it? Archangel, right? I'm not going for Archangel. Just for Stark and... what is it? 1 to 10% in feature. I hate not hidden nodes. Yeah, it kind of takes away a lot of the competitive aspect of Alliance War when you know the ideal champ to bring every single fight. I mean, that's the whole point, right? Your cable's useless on defense now. Yep. And see, that's the thing too. Like, if you strung out a row of cables or something, like somebody can't use Blade against them, can't use Archangel against them. I mean, I guess you could technically, but I mean, it's gonna be a rough fight, man. I wouldn't. I mean, that always worries me. Like anytime I see a mutant going forward and it becomes hidden, I'm gonna have to use Stark Spider-Man, which is okay for pretty much every instance I could come up against. But yep, there's gonna be no blade for those cables, that's for sure. Just got surprised you suddenly came out like a mushroom from nowhere. Poof, mother snucker. You think Kabam was right to nerf Kang? That's funny, man. I never knew that they nerfed Kang. It was his, was it his stun duration or something like that? He was able to, like, stun lock people infinitely, no matter what. It was raining Archangel Medusa today. Yeah, a couple guys in our alliance pulled a few of each, so it was a good day. Those are good. Those are good champs to have on the roster for sure. One day I'll team up with you, B-Man. It sounds good, Mr. Bones. I am looking forward to it, sir. Jen Jacob, what do I think of Void? No real opinion on it, bro. I have seen... I don't even know if I watched one of the videos put out yet. I've mostly just been like listening to chat, seeing screenshots, and just hearing what they say. And I know that BG says he really likes them. Other people have said, you know, whatever. They're not too impressed, but yeah, I don't really have an opinion, man. You killed that cable with your blade. Good for you, Cam. I went in with Stark and everything was going well. I had 10 poise charges on him. First 5-hit combo took half his health. And then during a dash back, I think he did like an auto evade, which was fine. But then Cable threw one of those long heavies, man, and I swiped back and he just got nailed. And it drained me 40% before I could kill him. Then Mordo wrecked him. Yep, wrecked him and not damn near killed him, but killed him. Mordo. Wasn't even an SP3, man. It was just some sloppy play by me. Got beat down. So, I guess it's, I'll blade the rest of the way, pretty much. I might try to use Archangel on a magic. We'll see how it's going. I don't want to die if I don't have to. I think if I don't want to potion up either if I don't have to. I'd probably just be blade the rest of the way on my path. It's mostly mystic dimensional beings. Yeah, I was able to push Arc Overload Maestro to his L2 with the Power Gain team. Oh, okay. Nice. Do I think 8 mil for Spark would be overkill? Probably a little, but hey man, that's safe, dude. That's about as safe as you can get. Like I said, I think you go over 6.5, you'll probably be pretty good. I think you go over 7, you're most likely guaranteed. That's kind of my goal anyway. I'm going to try to shoot for that 6.8, 7 area. And if I get to 4.5 and just say screw it, well, then it is what it is. Because I'm not too sure. I mean, I might use him every once in a while, but he won't see regular play, obviously. Because I do like, I don't know about you guys, man, but every month or so, I think it's cool to mix up your AQ line. Kind of same thing with War, like once every series or 2 series, people are taking different lines. I think that's kind of cool. I like being able to bring in different champs, you know, which is why part of the reason why I ranked up Angela. I'd like to bring her into Alliance Quest, test her out. I don't like the same... I mean, yeah, I do want to get through as cheaply as possible, don't get me wrong. But I think it's neat to be able to bring in different champs to Alliance Quest, or just different various game modes. Because honestly, if I pulled a 5-star Ghost Rider, well, then I'd have like basically 2 teams, one being 5-star, one being 4-star of Stark, Spider-Man, Ghost Rider, and Blade. And it's like, while I do like those 3 characters, and they do, you know, take care of business, I just think it's neat to be able to play with different champs. And I think that was one of the goals that they said Kabam set out for themselves, but I'm not really sure that they ever followed through with enough execution to champ design and content design to allow that to be feasible. And you know, it's just like with Alliance Quest, it's like, well, my section 3 is a bleed lane, so how am I supposed to bring in these other champs, because I gotta have a bleed immune. And if I've only got one and they die and I gotta revive them. So yeah, I'm having to bring in two. So then it's like, okay, Ultron, Ghost Rider, and who's my third? That's like I said. That's why I think mixing up lanes is kind of cool. But that's why I'd like to. That's what I'd like to see anyway. Be able to bring in a variety of champs into all the different game modes. Are they hiding nodes again next month, Aaron? I have not heard or gotten word on any of that, but I hope it'd be soon. Also, does it make any difference to upscale 1080p footage to 4K for making videos? Quick shot, you wouldn't want to do that, man. This is internet videos and phone. Like, all this is being viewed on your phone and everything. So, like, 720p is probably going to get you. Um, it's going to do enough. Like, I don't think you'd even hardly notice the difference between 1080 and 720 on a mobile device or a tablet or however people are watching you. So I wouldn't do it. You're going to end up with much larger file sizes, as well as longer uploading times and longer load times for your end viewers. Live fight a war match, Mr. Wonton. I've got 2 bolts. I'll go do 2 fights. We can do that. Crimson Fog, what is up? Background for Start Grind. What are you going for, bro? Like, I mean, I know who you're going for, but what's your target score? Because like I said, I'm gonna try to hit 7, and I mean, I'm off to a pretty good start. I'll be well over 2 million tonight, and that's only my goal on these kind of grinds is to, like, by 1 p.m. tomorrow, I'd want to be at like 2 million, maybe a little bit over. So yeah, I'll be way ahead of that for sure. And I'll actually, after this this match here, I'll go do these war fights real quick. My next fight is Unstoppable Colossus, and I don't have Ghost Rider, so I'm not going to get the Danger Sense bonus. And then the next fight will be Magic. And I don't imagine either of them are going to be too bad. I just hope that they're better than that previous Mortal fight. this alliance we're up against, man, they placed, what was it, 8 Mortos and 8 Nightcrawlers in BG2. So it's kind of funny. A couple Magics, I think a couple Mephistos. There's a Magic boss, and yeah, that's gonna go pretty good for us, I think. I did it today just because I found out I could. 3 gig for a 3-minute video. Yeah, dude. Not at all worth it. Some of the videos I upload at 4.5 megabytes per second as a bitrate when I export it, and yeah, it won't be but like a couple hundred megs maybe for a 4 or 5 minute video. And I've watched them same as other people's videos, and I don't think I see too much of a difference in overall quality. Same 7 mil, don't want to miss it. Jam the Man, what is up? Alright, I'm going to do these war fights here. Yeah, I'm clear all the way now. Let's see, probably took him rank 3, right? Yeah. Health, armor, champion boost. Alright, let's go. Give me just a second, I'll get back to chat here. Still does pretty good damage without Danger Sense. Or being able to bleed. Come on, there you go. Unstoppable Colossus is usually pretty free with his specials here. This fight might take a minute. Just gonna play it safe. Normally I might try to go in and punish that, but I don't really feel like spending on my next couple of fights. So I'll just do this safely here. He's not got limber or anything, so we're in an assassin's range. This non-suicide build has been doing pretty good for me. I've been pretty pleased, I think, for the most part with it. Ooh, that was close. I'm able to use specials now, 5 bosses. Yeah, not having too much trouble with it at all. Come on, finish him. There we go. Yeah, Iceman. Yeah, it's Iceman path. Same as the far right side. I'll show you in a second. It's all Spider-Man. Yep, Spider-Man, Spider-Man, Spider-Man. And then all the Nightcrawlers are over here. There's 3 of them. I think 1 or 2's already been down. There's 3 more. 4 more. Yeah, their diversity's gotta be worse than ours. Alright, let's take out this 4-star magic. Good evening, I heard you on other streams, so I figured come watch one of yours. Quick, just completed Road to the Labyrinth, got Tech Gem, nice. Use it in 550 Doc Ock, 440 Vision, or hold it. I mean, Doc Ock I think is a really good champ. He might be worth it. Vision, Vision definitely benefits from it, getting the power steal. But he's an older champ. Just depends too on how fast you get, 4 stars, and how quick you think you might dupe him. Let's see what I got here. But Doc Ock might be worth it. Arc Overload, Recovery. All right, let's go. Power's out here. My hands are too cold to fight. Oh, bummer, dude. Oh, that beautiful danger sense. Go ahead and regen up. This will do it right here. Nice. Easy breezy. Q-Bug, hey man. For Loki is filled with Medusa. Or is Medusa filled with For Loki after today? You'd have to ask Cam about that one. Maybe Quick Shot. Next war might be filled with the redhead. Yes, sir. I don't know. Are you gonna Quick Shot? Are you gonna use her on offense or defense? She's a pretty good defender, but I really don't know too much about her, which is why I'm gonna open the 5-star basic after I'm done streaming here tonight. Everyone and their mother's pulling Medusa. Yeah. Well, I think people have been saving for her for a little bit now, so it's kind of like. Yeah, here she is. I mean, yeah, people have been waiting. There haven't been too many other because what was the last one? It was like Kingpin, right? So it's like, who's holding? Nobody's holding for Kingpin. And then your next one everybody's talking about, because I guess they're still going to have some feature champ crystals coming out until, what was it, February 10th? Or for about another month or so, I think. And then of course, they're making the transition to the new system. But until then, people are definitely saving for a blade, unless something, I guess, seems to come up along the way. So, it was Dorky Diggity Dave's video earlier, man. He pulled Phoenix, and he's like, "What?" I think it confused him for a second. He's like, "The wrong ginger." It's like, oop, yeah, that sucks. He had some rough pulls, man. Those weren't even like, they definitely weren't sub feature, and they definitely weren't like good tier. Older basic champs, so yeah, that hurts, man. 75,000 shards just to burn them up like that. Oh well, life goes on. And Psylocke's pretty cool champ, but her SP1 damage is like non-existent. Yeah, oh, Quick Shot, man. The title of your video made me laugh. She has nice crits. I thought that was great. Just took on Sentry in BG3 with Iceman, no problemo. Nice, dude. I don't even think you need Iceman, right? He has no like evasion or anything like that. I mean, a Blade or Gwenpool or Magic or pretty much anybody could wreck that dude, right? I don't think there's anything too special about him. His specials are new, but they're evadable. So yeah. Am I pulling from Medusa? No, I'm just going to go ahead and open basics from probably now on. I don't think I'm going to be able to like hoard or save for any champs I'm really interested in. So yeah, I'm just gonna go for a basic. Ideally, Ghost Rider would be fantastic. Voodoo would be kind of cool. Hyperion, I would awaken him probably, maybe even rank for him. But maybe just another high prestige champ. It's just kind of hard to say. There's a lot of neat champs in there. More than likely, I'm just gonna get arena fodder or a dupe of somebody bad. But we'll see. February 13th. Blades last on 22nd. Thanks, Devious Assassin. I appreciate that. Yeah, you're right. So people got another month to save for somebody, but I'm done. I'm done saving. Blixt, what's up? Stark Spidey, go for 7 mil. You don't want to miss it if you're gonna go for it. Yeah, BG pulled her and duped her in 4. That was very good luck. Oh man, I was so pumped because I know that like Grand and Quickshot and BG. I mean, dude, these guys have saved and saved and saved um, for a long time, and it's hard to save that long and not be opening anything, and then to open and you're nervous about it because I mean things like that in this game, the way RNG works, is that it's gonna make or kind of break your future for the foreseeable time, and to see him all 3 pull it on the first one, oh man, I couldn't have been happier for him. You got 28 days. Take it. I hope you don't wait that long, quick shot. Get somebody else in the meantime. Are you holding all them? Like, you're not gonna hold all them for Blade. Are you gonna go for one of these other champs or like open a couple basics or anything? Because there's some really good champs you could get, man. Or I don't know who you plan on doing Labyrinth with. If you're gonna do Labyrinth with Star Lord, I mean, unless you just don't want to use the generic on him, but you could take him up rank 4. But I guess that still doesn't solve all your problems because then you'd end up still with 2 additional ones. No champs, but hope you get somebody before then, man. Thanks, Fong. Appreciate that, man. Uh, Sing my kids to sleep every once in a while, I might. Most of the time, it's like, just get your ass in bed. Quit getting up. No, you can't eat. Your dinner was 3 hours ago. Type thing. That's the dad voice. I don't have to use that around here. Ooh, try for Morningstar. Yeah, man. You're good with those Mystic champs. I think you'd really like. I think she'd be a really good fit for you. And if you do go for her, praying for you again, buddy. Fitzshillingford. Hot damn. Favorite Englishman. Good to see you, sir. You know what's crazy, guys, is that I did a speed test on my phone before I got on just to make sure like things were good for my speed. My home Wi-Fi and everything, my home internet is like 10 or so, which it's never that fast. Download and like just unheard of like slow upload, maybe like half of a megabyte, right? So it's totally unusable. So I have to use my cell data, which most of you know, you come in the stream, but I tested it today and it was 50 down on, this is on cellular now, 50 down and 10 up on cellular. So yeah, I should not have any problems at all with my speed there. It was node 44 bleed. Oh, okay, cool, which is why you had Iceman. Yeah. Nice. Morningstar, probably. I don't want Blade until you get him. No, Trickster. I don't think so, man. You're gonna hear all kinds of things. Morningstar, sweet synergy with magic. Yep, that's what I'm saying, man. You like magic. You're good with mystics. Plus, she's, I think, decent on defense. I don't see too many, but from what I've heard, I think she can do all right. And her performance in 5.4 is crazy. Oh, that, yeah, absolutely, man. I think she's a much better option than Magic because Magic relies on the SP3 to do all the damage, which is a much longer animation, if you're going for speed, of course. Whereas Morningstar nullifies on the L2 and does crazy. I mean, it's just instantaneous, and she's got the power gain built in with the heavy. So, yeah, she's a really neat champ, for sure. I take my 4-star with Magic. Well, yeah, and if you like Guillotine too, like there's a really nice synergy there too. Blade's performance in 5.4 is amazing too. That's also very true. Blade's performance anywhere in the game is pretty amazing. He puts in work, that's for sure. He's not invincible, man. That's like quick shot. Took out that Dormammu with his 4-star magic, and I failed with 565 blade. Partially just because of the way he was playing. I mean, I think I pushed him to like 1.5 bars of power, and then just I'm trying not to proc dexterity, but he ended up pushing me so far back. He ended up having me in the corner. Nothing I could do about it. He ended up getting the SP3, and well, even a 4-star boss will wreck you, man. And yeah, you had a good run. That was sick because you were down pretty low health early on, and then managed to just beat his ass. Power just came back. Nice. The grand scheme. Where are my units? As you would put it, I invested in 4-star and 5-star shards. I'm at 5.2.4. How many units would I need to become uncollected? I suck as a player. Well, if that is the case, Trickster, probably quite a few, man. I would recommend grinding arena and doing like daily quests and stuff where you can get health potions. It depends on what 550s you are. Like if you've got Archangel or Star Lord or something, then you can go farm Realm of Legends Winter Soldier over and over. Get a bunch of free potions to take in there, and then that way you can kind of heal up also. But just save up your resources, man, and get in there. I have no idea on number of units because it cost me probably a couple, at least well over 1,000 units total to do it with much higher ranked champs. So just depends on who you got, how good you play. Bleed immune 455. That's true. That is a big deal. I've got three double immunes ranked, and Nebula unranked. So I'm pretty fortunate with the double immunes. That's a really nice thing to have for sure. 69 watching. You should go change your name to the B Manny 69 or the 69 B Manny. The B Manny 69. The B Manny 69.0. Smooth jazz. It'd be like NPR around here. Can't have that, man. Gotta have a little bit of edge. 4-star magic, OP. Oh man, that's why as soon as I got my 5-star to rank 4, one of my next, I think my next, if not maybe second later, but I'm feeling like it was my next Mystic rank up, was my 4-star magic to 550. And yep, one went to war and one went to Alliance Quest. But got a few better champs since then, or just, ones with a little bit more utility in different aspects, like regeneration. Nice investment, I approve. That's right, Grant. I did pretty good, man. I only opened 4 with the 1,200 units I spent on them, and let's see, I got 2 5-stars, or not 2 4-stars, max sig, so I got over 1,000 5-star shards. That was pretty good. I'll take that. Yep, get her in the corner. Get him in the corner. That's it. High speed pursuit. Got a good point there. Grant, if I were you, I'd be smoking it down fat tonight. Yeah, he took his kids to McDonald's after that opening, man. Let them play in the playground and get a Happy Meal. He didn't care. That was awesome. First time here. Keep up the good work. Q Lion from Zion. Thanks, man. Just guy playing a game, and I find it makes it a little bit easier if I can kind of share my time with you guys and chat a little bit. I fall asleep way too often grinding arena, so doing these streams, having a little music playing, whatever the case may be, is makes it going much smoother. Like hell, the other night whenever I did that 100% uncollected run, I streamed for like 4 hours and didn't really even realize it. That was crazy. Grand's worn out from that. It got his blood pumping. I like listening to it, man. I watched that opening probably 4 or 5 times. Just your reaction and everything. That was great. So genuine. Yeah, Gwenpool, Wolvie, Cap World War II, Scarlet Witch, Hyperion, Star-Lord, and Ultron at 550. Okay. So for 5.2.4, is that, let's see. Is that masochism? Where every time you put a debuff on them, they regenerate? If that is the case, I would recommend Gwenpool, Wolverine, Scarlet Witch, Hyperion, Man, really any of those. Maybe not Cap. I probably wouldn't bring Cap. 1, 2, three, four, five. Then if you need a double immune, swap maybe like Wolverine out for Ultron or something. But otherwise, those champs should do it for you, man. That if it's masochism, then it's just all about just doing damage, just stay on them. Don't even beta special and get right back on them. Don't worry about like parrying and it causing them to regenerate. Just move fast and hard, and you'll be all right. If you need to, throw on like a 10-20% boost or something. That was pretty sweet, Doctor Strange. I've been thinking about ranking Doctor Strange actually. I think I could use him. This dude, man, he is just mopping the floor. I'm not gonna go for the special, too slow, but that's fun. Rank 2 Iceman. Okay, is he awakened? You might could bring him, maybe. But yeah, I think you got the chance to do it. Jabberwock. I hear that beat, man. I'm falling asleep grinding almost night. Dude, yeah. Sometimes my phone doesn't even shut itself off, and like I'll wake up and like the arena screen is still open, or like the phone will have died, and I'll restart it, and it's like you died. This match, it'll what is it? Re-put you into the match, and it's like, oh yeah, that's right. Totally passed out. Or I'll wake up and like I'll be watching a stream while I've been grinding, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh man, I didn't miss much of the stream at all. Well, no, it's actually had ended like who knows how long before the video file has processed, and now it's replaying it like the whole stream on me, and it's like, oh yeah, yeah. I need to just start setting a bedtime for myself, but I'm horrible at that, man. I've always been kind of a late to bed, late to rise, even though like I have to get up at 6:30 a.m. a lot of days with my kids and get them ready for school and all that stuff. But early mornings has never really been my strong suit. Danielle Dominguez, I appreciate that, man. Best part of Grand's openings when the yes, exactly, when the screen went black right before it was stopping. You just hear Grand celebrating and going like, "Oh no!" at the same time. Oh, dude, yeah, that's what made me laugh. It was hilarious. Looking forward to this upcoming AQ to replace hitting that last milestone. Shh, I shouldn't have read that out loud. Yeah, Ray. Me too, man. I think we've come quite a ways. We still have a ways to go, but I think it was a really nice jump. Oh, okay. Ultron or Iceman for the Caltrap boss? I'd probably do Ultron because Iceman. Well, or would I? Because it's a debuff, and he'll be proccing bleeds on him. I don't know. Going there with Iceman, but he's only a 440 equivalent though. If you have the resources, maybe do one run with Iceman and one run with Ultron, and just kind of see how it goes. Ultron will have the regen, but he's gonna proc. When he hits him with the bleeds, they're gonna regenerate a little bit more frequently than Iceman would, as long as you don't use his SP1 or SP3, of course. But you're still gonna be doing on parries, but blocking. Yeah, I'd try one of each. See what goes best for you, man. I think 550 Ultron probably do a little bit better though, just because he's higher rank. Tony Dola, doing good, sir. Good day for you. You got and duped Medusa in 3 tries. Congratulations. That's that's some sick luck right there. Thanks for the advice past few weeks leading up to Medusa. I felt great after I got her. Oh man, Tony, yeah, no problem, bro. And big time congratulations. That is huge. I went 3 times for Iceman and didn't get him once. And I know Dorky Diggity Dave went 0 for 5 today, and Frojo went 0 for 4, I think it was. So, yeah, you lucked out, bro. You should consider yourself lucky. Beto, happy Deusa Day. Yes, sir. It was a good day for 4 Loki. I was pretty pumped for our guys, man. And because even the guys, I'm pretty sure, I haven't really seen anybody say they got, totally shit on, but I want to say that that even the ones who missed, because I think it was mostly just J-Dam that missed, got some really good secondary pulls in Ghost Rider and Quake, so worked out well for him as well. Lethal Outlaw, you want the champ? Go for 7 mil. And if you want to troll somebody about cutoffs, wait around for about an hour and 45 minutes, and contest champion loves to give cutoffs for 3-star and 4-star Stark Spider-Man. So he will be looking forward to that question. Good day for 4 Loki as well, I saw. Yes, sir. PG, quick shot. Yep. Gran got 2 good pulls. Yep. You got it, man. It was great. Ray, no, man. It's all good, dude. It's all good. Honestly, like, I think I've touched on it before in a stream, but like, prestige is not really as, I mean, yeah, we keep it out of chat, we keep it out of other people's faces, we don't advertise it, that kind of thing, but it's not as hidden as everybody thinks. It takes just a little bit of work, but you could figure out the prestige of any alliance you want. But yeah, I'm pumped, dude. I hope we hit it as well, because that's just more map 6 crystals and more glory, and that's going straight to the tier 2 alpha bank. Thank you very much. Alright, I've done pretty good here. I don't usually run them down way into my 4 stars, although I could. I got a few more to run. And then, I don't get into my 3 stars typically in this arena. Let's run a King Groot. I'm going to go for this guy's special 2, Green Goblin. I've heard it hits a lot harder. Then we'll go run, let's see, maybe run my 5 stars real quick. Any good matchups? We'll just go with that. I don't know who my next rank up is. I don't hardly have anybody right now that I'd want to take up. I mean, there's classic Ultron, but what am I going to do with him? Put him on defense? I'll just save it. 2 Cosmic Awakening gems still. And the rate that we get tier 2 alphas and the rate that tier 5 basics are coming in, I don't think I need to save for 6 and have one ready like right away or anything. I think I'll be alright. Just go ahead and continue ranking up people, but they need to be useful in either like really good prestige, or I'm going to use them in Alliance Quest or Alliance War attack or defense. Otherwise, yeah, I'm not going to. I mean, I guess that's the only reason you really do rank somebody, but to rank 4, but not just anybody's going to get it. Still got that generic too, so. Alright, you want some vet player opinions. Got Star-Lord, X-23 as your top 2 at 440. Okay, 4 stars. Got enough cats to 440 a third. By catalyst, you mean like tier 4 basics? Because the class catalysts are like super easy to come by. Options are Iceman Unduped, Stark Spidey, and Archangel. Spidey and Archangel be due Sunday. I mean, 440s, Jabberwock. If you're asking a veteran player, like, you can take anybody you want to 440. It's more about, like, once you start using class catalysts and how fast you get those class catalysts, that kind of thing. Like, tier 4 class catalysts that become more of a rank up, bottleneck. But it depends on who you're going to get more utility out of, Do you need a double immune champ for anything? If you do, take up Iceman. Do you need somebody to shut down magics and kill quick and that kind of thing for bleed and poison champs that can be? Archangel is a really good option. If you want just like raw damage, glass cannon, blast, blaster type champ, then take Stark Spidey. So it's hard to say, man, what's right for you. Yep, Tony Dola, give him a quick shout out, a little love there, a little shout out. Yep, we're all pumped for him. Yeah, congrats on your first attempt. He's spoiled now, man. He's got that 100% ratio. That needs to change. All right, let's go back. Do you have a lot of members? Do the absolute minimum requirements in arena scores a lot in Fort Loki? Clinton, we have, I think, like 12, 13 hours left? I'll show you. Now, Voluntaris works a lot during the week, so I know that he didn't get a chance to do much arena, but he hit minimum. Ronan's not a huge grinder, but he always hits minimums at least. I've seen him go much higher. So these none of these guys are an absolute minimum. I mean, usually everybody goes a little over, but most of us like playing arena, so we all go pretty hard. Yep, Grand's giving you some pretty good advice there. They're all good champs. Just depends on who you use more right now. Mad Cat just pulled an Iceman. Let's go look. Oh, from a main crystal? Okay, well that is an awesome consolation. He's not awakened, but that's a really great start. Good deal, man. I know he didn't get Medusa, but man, awesome. Iceman, great champ. Thanks for the heads up, dude. That's great. Basically, just trying to progress as fast as possible through content. Been playing like 2 months, so the T4Bs don't come super fast. Are you doing, oh, let's see. Are you doing heroic, master, like the whole every monthly event quest you can that gives basics? Are you playing the daily? Because the daily quest will give you 3,000 shards every day. So I mean that's 10 days, 11 days, 12 days. Every 12 days you can get another T4 basic. Then there's a T4 basic arena. So to rank 3 a champ, really you should be able to do that in like or rank 4 a champ I should say. I mean, if those are the only places you were getting it, and then there's of course Alliance Quest and Glory Store and everything else, but I mean, you should have one like every 10 to 15 days roughly. Tungsten Steel. It's going good, man. Just hanging out, grinding a little arena. Alex42, not everybody. Mad Cat just went for a couple and he missed on 2. Jdam went for her earlier on 3 crystals and he got Colossus, Quake, and Ghost Rider, so he didn't get her. But yeah, Quickshot Gran and Ronan and BG all picked her up. And yeah, BG had to pull her twice for the dupe. Quickshot had the Awakening Gem. Gran had the Awakening Gem. So yeah, it went pretty good. Ronan, I'm sure, did too. Yeah, Beto might not be. And yeah, just take a champ, take one of them up. They're all good for sure. Yeah, screw 4 Loki. Make it 4 Medusa. And those, so what? Like our little tag instead of 4 Loki would be like 4 MEDU or something, right? And then like instead of Guardians of the Stone, it would be like Guardians of those birthing hips. Like a chastity belt of sorts. I need 1,500,000 more 5-star shards. That's a lot. Isn't that like 1.5 million? I think maybe you just meant 1,500. But yeah, I could use 1.5 million shards too. That'd be sweet. Working on getting through Master right now. Nice, man. Yeah, your monthly event quest is going to give you those shards. The daily Expert Proving Ground is going to give you those shards. Let's see here. That'll work. Alliance Quest, map. I know map 5. I don't know if you're at a place where you're doing map 5 yet, and I don't know if anybody in chat here knows the rewards from like the other maps, but I know you're probably getting some glory at least. I don't know if you're getting basic like fragments from your Alliance Quest crystals or not. You got you're not uncollected yet. Once you're uncollected, you'll start getting a lot of fragments from the new daily crystal you'll get too. So yeah, there'll be a lot of places, man. You'll start seeing them flow in. I mean, sometimes it takes me a little bit to even build up. Like I think I have 2.5 maybe. So, but after a week, man, I mean, I'll be at like 5 or 6 or something. It's so funny when you think about when you look back on your own progression and everything like that. I remember a time when I watched Romo, which is High I'm High, one of his videos, and he's like, yeah, I got a sign. And this is like when there was like the incalculable, and people went like down one week and up another, type thing. All the different brackets, and only the top, in got the class catalyst. And I remember watching his video, and he's like, "Oh yeah, these science, these class catalysts come in like candy. Something. This one's just gonna expire." And at that point, man, like it was everything I could do to even fathom getting a class catalyst. So to see somebody that's just having them expire, like blew my mind. And I mean, here it is, a year later or however long. I mean, I'm in that same spot. I've had all kinds of catalysts expire, but then again, the game has changed significantly on how fast we get them and everything like that. Yeah, quick shot. He's the only one that about didn't get him. But hey, man, Ghost Rider and Quake, those are two awesome consolation prizes, especially Ghost Rider. What is 4 Loki short? What does it represent? Tony? I have no idea, man. I don't think it's short for anything. We're the Guardians of the Stone. I don't know, dude. I didn't make that up. I spun 3 from Medusa and struck out. Oh, damn, Crimson. That sucks, man. Last time I took multiple shots at a feature was Iceman, and I spun 3 and missed him, and then I completed Labyrinth 100% so I could have 3 more shots before he left. And I told myself if I didn't get him on the first one, I was going to just pop the next 2. And sure enough, I actually got him on the first one, so didn't end up having a pop feature. I have popped basics like 5 or 7 at a time. Maybe 5 at a time. I can't remember what it was. My last opening. Pop 5 at a time. And it's kind of cool. I kind of like just popping them. The spinning, like even with the Grandmasters, the ones I did today, I did go ahead and spin them. But it's just like, it was such a troll, dude. They troll you so hard. I was multiple times on like when I landed on either a 3-star or 4-star between 2 like really good 5-star champs. And it's like, man, I don't need to see that. It's just gonna make me want to buy more and think, oh, the next time, So, man, crystals like that, I'll just buy them in a batch and just pop them. There you go, Fitz. That should be our new motto: thick thighs save lives. Sounds good to me. Oh, Medusa, you are everywhere now. Oh, this isn't a Kang. That's right, I gotta be a little bit more careful. There we go. Over. Senkit? Yes. I pretty much just exhausted most all my 4 stars. Take a break from there for now. Go ahead and run my 5 stars real quick. I might get one more round in before I go to bed. I don't know. I won't do a full round. I don't really like doing full rounds. As long as I'm like, I'm well over 2. My goal would be to be around like 2.5 to 3 range by tomorrow at 1 o'clock Eastern. 1 full day into the arena. And then I know I'm well on pace and probably be able to take it pretty easy the last day or so. Menace to Society, put up 7 million points if you want them. Same for you, David. Old OG Ultron looks like the RC version of the other Ultron. Yeah, he's so much smaller. And he's not, I mean, he's not a bad champ. He hits really hard. And of course, being double immune's great. But at the same time, his evade will get you, man. Because I know him and the AOU Ultron are supposed to have the exact same evade chances and all that. They do not. It is not the same. And Classic Ultron, I feel like, will get you killed. Hey, Hector. I saw your opening earlier, man. At least I'm pretty sure that was yours. Let's see. Shoot. I'm totally spacing. I watched it, man. I watched all kinds today, and now I can't remember if you got it or not. Because then I watched, what was it, Johnny Trim, I think it is. He went for 3 times, and I think he got her on the 3rd time. Did you? Yeah, you pulled her, right? Gosh, sorry, man. I should know this. 5-star basic at the end. I'll probably get Spark. I already have him. Yep, I already got him. Rank 4. But that would not hurt my feelings because he is in my top 5 prestige. So is Gwenpool, Magic, and Iceman. So any one of those 5 I'd be okay with for sure. A new champ would undo my arena teams, so I don't know if I want that necessarily because they're going so good right now. I've got 42, that's 14 rounds, I'm all set, but if it's a new like good champ, now I can handle that. But there's really, I mean, honestly, like, I just want Ghost Rider. That's probably about the only thing I'd really like right now. He's just such a good champ. And I'm getting a little bit impatient. I'm gonna go ahead and, I think I'm gonna go ahead and open it right now. What do you guys think? The Wavy Manny Black Widow only has 3% chance. Oh, dude. Yeah, 3%. My ass, man. That's why I'm starting to think about just constantly bringing in Iceman, whether it's a 4-star or if I can bring my 5-star, bring my 5-star. But just bring a 4-star in, because I brought my 5-star in last AW, and dude, it was so nice. Like, didn't have to worry about evade. It was sweet. Alright, let's go. Let's get a little hype. Yondu, Carnage, no thanks. Big Pun, we'll just see. I'll let the game choose for me. When did I start making videos? It was a little over a year ago, Tony. I started just fooling around. Alright, here we go. I wanted to, just, like I said, just have some fun, share a little bit of knowledge, and show some gameplay. How many rank 4 5-stars? I have 8. Alex, there's not much left on the wish list. Right now, it's Ghost Rider. Oh, Angela! Okay, okay. Cosmic. I mean, I don't know if I'll rank for her or not, but, alright. I will live with that. I will live with that pull. She's actually really good. She hits hard. I have 2 Cosmic Awakening gems. I wouldn't mind rank 4ing somebody. I need to look at her prestige because I have 89 Sig Stones. Okay. Alright. Nice. Take it. Yeah, Alex, I know I got it. I know I'm lucky, man. I appreciate that, though. Like I said, Ghost Rider's on my wish list. Man, Angela's not a bad champ whatsoever. Don't worry, I'm gonna be Kang. Nice, man. It was a Cosmic. I will take it. Let's see, where am I at here? And that's Arena Champ. Oh, shoot. Well, shit. Alright. I gotta rank her up so I can play with her. Can someone look up her prestige for me while I'm playing and tell me what she is at Sig 90 as a rank 4 champ? I would appreciate that. Because if it's like decent or if it makes my top 5, then I will awaken her and I'll rank her. YouTube community for this game has grown so large. I just left Yeats channel. Nice. It's nice. Now I can watch live MCOC almost all day if you want it. Yeah, some people are on. I am very sporadic. I kind of do it when I feel like it, or when I can, or whenever I have enough data to stream. But yeah, being able to hop in BG stream, or which, you know, that's consistent every night, 1 a.m. Gran, when he gets a feeling better, he's really consistent, usually in the later evening. And then you got Legacy, and yeah, man, there's a lot of people streaming a lot of different times of the day, so that's nice. I would agree. Although it kills my productivity sometimes when I'm trying to get shit done. Thanks, BB. Appreciate it. Thoughts on Void, Manny? Going for him. Have 2 tries, probably 4 tries. Hector, I don't really know, man. You just have to see some more footage. I don't know. You're in the content creators program? Can you get? Did you get him early? Checked him out? Because I'm not. But some like him, some don't. I don't think Frojo likes him very much, but I think BG has said he's going to go for him as a 5-star. That might be partially because he has a skill awake or a science awakening gem, and Needs some another prestige champ, but I think he might also like him. So just have to get the jury out, watch a little bit more gameplay, see where he's most effective in the game. Son of a Haley. Her Sig is useless though, unless she has good. Oh yeah, Dr. Dude for sure. Speaking of OG Ultron, OG Ultron killer for you, sir. Ooh, good point. DJ Patel, 6714 at Sig 100. Okay. I will have to pull up my spreadsheet and see where he rank, or where she ranks at, I should say. Let me do that real quick, because now I'm really curious. Go over here to my Google Sheets. I know you guys can't see this. Give me just a second. View my prestige. 67. What'd you say? 6714. She would out-Stark Spider-Man by just a little bit and be right below our Iceman. Okay. Might have to think on that a little bit, because I do like the champ. And I think she hits really hard, and I do have that Cosmic Awakening gem. It's just the fact that, and I guess I could take up Medusa later, but I wouldn't have all the Sig stones to put into her. Medusa's prestige is pretty high at relatively low Sig levels, so yeah, you're saying only, oops, only 6638 at 90. Okay. Yeah, that wouldn't even make my top 5. Okay. Back to the drawing board. Oh, thanks, Grant. Yeah, good champ, for sure. I like my 550. I have to try to play with her a little bit more. But yeah, I don't know if I can justify putting all those Sig stones into her when there's higher prestige cosmic champs out there. Because Medusa is going to hit the basic pool. But who knows how long it'd be before. I might never pull her, you know. We'll see. Yeah, community's growing. It's nice when I'm done my stream, I send people whoever else is streaming, and it seems to always be going up. Yeah, it's great. The whole raid thing that people do, that's awesome. Getting extra people to extra viewers. That's how I found out about Gran, actually, was Joel Line did a raid one night on him. And I had no idea who Gran was, and that's the first night I met him, jumped in a stream, and been subbed ever since. Well, thank you, David. Appreciate that. Darian, good to see you, man. Yeah, I have my like him. I have 2 videos on him. Just wondering about other perspectives. I don't count Mojo's as valid. He's got a 455 Modoc. Okay, I gotcha. Yes, he does. Yeah, I don't know much about him, man. Just haven't really spent any of my time looking on that stuff. Nick Damon, 7 mil. Angela was nice at rank 4. Oh yeah, but King Michael, good to see you. But didn't you rank her down? What's that, man? Would you? I have 2 awakening gems for Cosmic. Would you not put one into her and sig her up and take her to rank 4? Would you wait for somebody else? Would Hyperion be better off for something like that? For the Sig stones anyway? I don't mind using the awakening gem on somebody if that's all they need is to be awakened. How far would I take Medusa's Sig up? I would take it up as high as I could. Once I had her rank 4. Medusa doesn't scale good, but great prestige at low Sig. Yep, kind of like a Mordo or something, where like he's like 7k at Sig 20, which is crazy. Because my magic just crossed 7k and she is at 145, I think, or 147. It's very high. Same with even with Gwenpool. Like hers is a decent amount over 7,000, but she's Sig 120. Better not get rinsed by this guy here. Oh, dang it. Alright, neurotoxin. Should be good. There we go. Editing program froze trying to save. Might have just lost all your basic edits. And I use Final Cut. It saves automatically. Time to make dinner. Thanks, Beto. See you, man. Took up Iceman instead. King Michael, would... I mean, if you had my top champs and everything, would you have Iceman already and Archangel? Would you take her up to rank 4? Yeah, Fitz. It was a sad little event, man. He'll still be around though, so we'll get to enjoy his personality still. I think that's why most people were there anyway. I mean, yeah, sure, granted they were there to hear about MCOC and stuff like that as well, because the community's so large, but I think people just like to, I mean, hell, a lot of us watched him play games like Warmax and Fortnite anyway, and I don't play those games. It was more about just his personality and listening to him. Alex42 saying, rip Dave's 5-star Medusa crystals. Yes. But yes, he has had luck on Iceman, Blade, and Stark. It's just a bummer to go that many, man. I mean, 0 for 5, right? That's a tough pill to swallow. You'd think out of 5 you'd at least get her once. I mean, that would be the goal anyway. Yep. I have another Cosmic Gem awaiting for Hyperion myself in the Alphas to rank 4. Okay. So don't take her to rank 4? Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Got my hopes up a little bit. Still a good champ, though. Awaken Hype 5-star and 4-star for that matter. He's a beast. Ace Fusion. Yes, he is a beast. I've got my 4-star at Sig 99, 550, but I've never pulled the 5-star, obviously. I suppose one day, maybe. Can never really tell, though. Do I know if this AW will be a win or a loss? I mean, I think we could win. We just have to play well, Ray. See how it goes. I mean, I'll be able to clear my lane to the mini or to the main boss, and then it's just a magic. So BG2, I don't foresee too many issues with us being able to clear. DA Contest Legend. What is up, my man? Just arena and chill. Yeah, let's see here. DJ, I'm going to slap you with my mod status. Thank you. Always good to have some 4 Loki peeps. Kind of keep an eye on things for me. Boost, you come around. Angela hits 12 to 14k with a heavy with 1 bar power. Holy shnikes. I mean, she would make my top 5, and every cosmic sig stone I got I could put into her. Because tech, they all go to Stark Spidey. Right now I'm torn a little bit with my mutants because some of them, like, they need to go to Archangel to get that sig up a little bit. And I think at the very high end, he's got higher prestige than, Iceman. But at the same time, like, Iceman is at 110 or 120, something like that. So he's, like, so far ahead of him. It would take me a long time to catch up. So I've really been thinking about just focusing on Iceman and just kind of keep putting all the mutant ones in him. Keep him going up. You had to open 6 to get her. It wouldn't stop until I did. Well, hey, at least you had the inventory and the supply to keep trying, man. Because, yep, I didn't get a single shot. You got 2 videos to make up on Void. I like him, but like, oh, shit, I already read that. Yep. Chidubum. Good to see you. What is up? You already cleared yours, bitch. Better put in work. That's what I'm talking about. I rinsed that magic, and then I've got a what is it, a Mephisto or something to go through. And dude, he'll be a cakewalk. And then the magic boss, I don't think that'll be any issues whatsoever either. So yeah, I'm pretty much I'm good to go on my lane. Gonna struggle getting 7 mil for Stark. I won't send you my arena points, but I'll sell them to you. It's business. Can't wait to awaken my 4-star hype. Still has sick damage regardless, but sick ability for the extra damage and duration, right? Like his buff duration lasts longer. Yeah, yeah, he's good, man. Plus the poison immunity and a little known thing. I mean, everybody knows, I guess, but his regeneration is pretty decent. So it makes him also a little bit of a sustainable character, like for Alliance Quest or something. Oh, Archangel? Shoot, dude, I have no idea on Archangel. You're probably talking like 10, 11 million. Don't have 5-star Archangel, but you're happy with your 5-star rank for Captain Marvel. Lady Truck Hitters. Yeah, she is definitely a hard hitter. The only problem with for me is that's kind of the only thing she has going for her. She's got the poison immunity too, which is nice, but maybe it's just the fact that she's an older champ too. But yeah, she's a good one. Solid. Sentry on node 24, garbage. Well, they may have been testing that theory out. Now they know. Good for you, man. I had a 4-star Green Goblin that damn near wrecked me. I slipped up one time and he got me. Phones. What's up? That's such a what do you would call it? Uh, just a simple name. Phones. Call me Phones. It's kind of cool. What's up, my man? Oh, Gambit. Alright, wait this out. Okay, bro, I'm debating if I should rank 4 my Quake. I've got a rank 3 to rank 4 gem and an Awakening gem for Science. And you're holding out for now. Let's see. Grand Kahonu did it. And he loves her. She's a great champ, man. I don't know if I'd hesitate too much on that. Oh, quick shot. Good deal, man. Managed to recover it. Auto-saved. Perfect. Technology. Hashtag. You open one Medusa Crystal and got Jane. Save for Blade. Boost. I mean, I know your account's not, struggling too hard for a rank up at the moment, but it's good. Good question, man. I guess if you have that Cosmic Gem, you really want Medusa, just go until you get her, or if you think Blade's gonna do more work for you in the long run, then be patient for another 5 weeks or so, and then see what you can save up and go for him. If I hadn't been as fortunate as I was to get him in those featured Grandmasters, then yeah, I'd probably be holding until next month too. Hey Zen Master, what's up with you, sir? Are there any strong bosses nowadays? I think Dormammu still gives people a hard time. Medusa gets a few kills. I mean, really, like, people are gonna revive until they're dead for the most part. So I guess the key is, can the boss get 3 kills or more to take away those attack bonus points? If the answer is yes, and I guess that's what you could consider a tough boss, I suppose. High Speed Pursuit says, yeah, he awakened and ranked for his Quake. No regrets. Good champ. So weird to know your Star-Lord is dupe. Yeah, now he's been arena fodder, and you've got Stark Spidey for Labyrinth. Yeah, Star-Lord's still probably a better option, but it's hard to rank him up when you already have when you have Stark, just because those wasted prestige and wasted resources. Who's Angela got synergy with? Grouped. I'll try that. Your 5-star region, Hyperion region's about 30% HP over the course of region. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Node 24 void counters just about anything on there. That's what I've kind of been hearing about a little bit of that. Glad you don't have to grind for Archangel. Put him from PHC a few months back. Wagon, put in work. Yes, sir. I use my 4-star quite a bit. I think when I first got him, because I had the Thorns node in map 6, I would use him on. But it kind of sucked because class disadvantage. He took a lot of damage on that node, or, taking it down. And then in war, I didn't really use him a whole lot. There, when I got the rank 4 5 star, then yeah, I bring him every war now. At least while I'm on this path. I might go back to Magic eventually, or Magic comes to Alliance quests for me. But yeah, good champ for sure. Does a lot of work, even at 4 star. Definitely. Jalen Jones, what is up? Yeah, Quake definitely takes a little bit of practice. Once you get the hang of it, though, it's pretty slick. Steiny just went 1 for 1 on the Medusa Crystal. Nice. Good for him, man. Your name is short for headphones. You got your name when you were a kid because you always had your headphones on. Alright, fair enough. Short for headphones. Don't hear that every day. Like with a Walkman? Are you that old, or was it more of like an MP3 player, like an iPod? Because when I was younger, man, it was a Walkman. That was like the biggest thing there was. Like, man, how cool is this? Throw a cassette tape in here and walk around and listen to it. She'd be your fourth rank 4 in prestige over 6K. Nice, man. She's a good champ. I think she's probably worth it. Yeah, Hector, that was a rough opening for Dave. For sure. So the second time's happened to me. I opened uncollected daily crystal. It stopped on the T2 alpha shards, but gave you cosmic? Really? Like it was like straight up stopped for sure on the tier 2 alpha? I've never seen anything quite like that. Ha ha ha. Shadumum. No, I did not try for Medusa. I just opened a basic and I pulled a um, Angela. So that's pretty cool. New champ. Puts me at 43 now. Oh man. Oh, am I going to get away with this? Try again. There we go. Taking me back, high speed. Don't forget about the struggle of fitting the Discman in your jeans pocket. Yep, you are exactly right. The struggle was real. Although, yeah, because even when I was in like middle school, whenever, what was it, like Jinko jeans that had like pockets that were larger than like grocery bags and stuff. That was around that time, I think. That made it a little bit easier, anyway. But I think CD, like, oh, they weren't called CD players. What were they called? It was like a portable compact disc player or something is what they were called. But anyway, something you could play CDs on came out right around that time. Was it Walkman? I'm 36. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we're about the same age then. Oh, Walkman, good old days. I remember making like dub tapes and stuff. Like I'd record from one tape to another in this like dual cassette thing, and then I'd make mix. You'd make mix tapes for your girlfriends and stuff. Grab this, this song from this tape, and this song from this tape. Yeah. Oh boy, throwing it back. Oh, yep. That was high speeds talking about old school bootlegging. You listened to the radio to the song you wanted played, and then record it off the radio so you could listen to it whenever you wanted. Old school bootleg. Walkman, Discman. Yeah, that's it. It was called Discman. Lee Pipes. Yep. Oh man. People, if they saw us like now, like wearing that stuff, you just. But I guess each generation has its own thing going on. Jinko jeans. Yep. They look like clowns big time. But dude, that was like the style. I had a buddy who would like go into what store did they sell those in? Someplace in the mall. Uh, Man, I never went with him. I didn't want any part of this stuff, but I knew he was doing it. He was going in there and like stealing like literally 3 pairs of jeans at a time. Like he put them all on underneath his clothes and like walk out. People make bad decisions, man. Mayank, good to see you. 33. Yep, I'm 34. We're all just getting older. I used to be 20 and 21 and 22. Denim jackets. Devious assassin. I gotta stop you there, man. I was uh, I was born in '83. Jean jackets, while popular, never made its way onto my scene too much. So I can't identify with that a whole lot. But what I can identify with is like short shorts and like long tube socks that I pulled up to right below my knee that had colors on them, like two stripes, at the top. And man, people used to make fun of me so hard for those things. My parents dressed me. What was I supposed to do? For flip phones, had the Nokia bricks. Yep, I had a cell phone that was mounted in my car. Like it was a car phone. You could not use it outside of the car. And then they came out with like bag phones that you could plug into the cigarette lighter to power them. Yep, had a bag phone for a little bit. But yeah, I had the car phone, which made it kind of nice. My parents would be like, "You didn't answer." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I wasn't in the car. I was at the movies or whatever." You just ignore them. Then pagers, of course, made their way around. I had a pager for a little while. It was kind of convenient. It was like right before cell phones started becoming a little bit more popular. Yeah, the DJs would cut in. That's how you could like date a track that you made. It's like, this is Valentine's Day, 1993. Wishing all you lovers out there such a happy day. Yeah. Like, yep. Damn DJ coming in right on my song, right on my jam. Ruining the mood. Magic. If you guys ever come up against Magic and you have Classic Ultron, don't use in Arena. Don't use them against her, dude. Especially when they have Mystic Dispersion. I've gotten wrecked by Magic like a few times lately. I used to get airplane batteries back then, and they would last for 3 months of non-stop use. Wow. Just to show that the industry sells you crappy stuff. Yeah, well, that's like light bulbs, man. When light bulbs came out, they had them designed to last, I think, well over 50 years. And then they realized they wouldn't make any money selling a light bulb that lasted 50 years. So they made them in China. First thing I hear when I come back is he was stealing like 3 pairs of jeans. Yeah, dude. This is outrageous, man. I'm just so glad they didn't go to like JV or Juvie for it. The Zach Morris phone. I wanted one of those so bad. I used to love Saved by the Bell. Watched it every day. And I used to want one of those phones so bad. But, oh man, phones like that they were expensive. Definitely expensive back then. Kind of like some of the future of the cities. Hey, Omega Mutant, what is going on, man? I am nearing the end of my 5-star roster here. Gonna try to awaken my Stark Spidey. If I get lazy, I'll just chuck a generic into him. But I can always wait on that too till I'm ready to rank him up. But he's just a 4-star. I don't know if he'll get a whole lot of gameplay, but I figure what the hell. I'm either gonna rank up the one I got to rank 3 and sell him and pick this one up, or I'll just go ahead and awaken him if I decide to keep continuing. But not much, man. Just grinding some arena, trying to get my unit stash back up. I got a lot. I burned through all my units after the last feature Grandmaster Crystal came out, and I was down to like 100 and something maybe, or maybe less. And by the end of the arena and opening some battle chips, I was at like 1100, 1200, and I was at 1300 and some odd today. Dropped it down to 150, and I'm back to 326. So between all the milestones from the arenas, the event quests going on, like the monthly event quests, you get units from that I've been going through. I can probably get up well over 1,000 to 1,500 a week. So no big deal, no sweat. Like I said, grinding milestones. What's the wrong? That's the wrong ginger. Dave, 2018. Yeah, you're exactly right. Microsoft Paint was life. It was like Microsoft everything. I remember the computers we had. You had to insert, floppy disk, and it had to load. The way it loaded was like so slow, and yeah, man. Honestly, like where I lived, which we, wasn't in the city or anything like that. It was a small town in Illinois, but the internet was like just becoming like it was just coming into the schools and stuff like my junior and senior year in high school. So like I remember, and I told this story to my wife one time. It's like I remember when my ex-girlfriend or my high school girlfriend told me. She said, "Yeah, I got a Hotmail account today." And I remember thinking, "What the fuck is a hot like? What kind of site are you on? Is this like some dating site, some stripper site, some like Hotmail, right? Hotmale, Hotmail. Well, it turns out, it's Microsoft Hotmail, Mail, and it's like an email service and electronic mail. So I had no idea about that stuff back then, man. It was a different generation. Mobile gaming didn't exist, which was probably better. I think people interacted more with one another and went outside a little bit more. But yeah, different times, man. Different times. Demolition Man with Snipes and Stallone. Yep. Great movie. Yep. And then the technology there. Oh yeah, it's funny watching any of those older movies where the technology they use and what they thought was futuristic and all that stuff, and how it, today is like, yeah, no thanks. Imagine all the waste we could save if we didn't waste money on light bulbs. Yep, I buy all LED light bulbs, Michael. Every light in my house, which I did spend quite a bit of money to do it. Whenever I built my house a few years back, let's see, I built it in 2013, roughly. I mean, right around that time frame is when we moved in. Yeah, December 2013. Anyway, I've had the same light bulbs in since, and throughout my house. So, one-time investment. And they're supposed to last at least 20 years and be super efficient. High speed pursuit. Yeah, I'm up in chat a little bit, guys. I'm just talking to myself a lot here. But yeah, you're still using paint to draw your colored lines through your 5.4 maps. It still has, hey man, old technology in some cases still has an exponent or a current day use, man. That's all there is to it. Stacking those BCs almost at 1.7 million fits. That's great, man. I get to like, what is it, 100K, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and open like 10 of these things. Oregon Trail. Oh man, that game, I did remember having that game in middle school time frame, and they had it in a computer that sat in the corner that you could play it on. And yep, Oregon Trail, you get your points for like killing bison and trading and all that. Yeah, that was a neat game. Number Munchers? Oh, Tony Two Nuts, holy hell, man. You just took me back, way back. I do remember Number Munchers, but it's so vague in my mind at this point, like what it was all about, but that totally strikes a chord with me. I definitely played that game. I remember playing a game called Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego on PC. That was kind of neat. When you came into class and the TV stand and TV was in there, class was about to be lit. Like, hell yeah, it's movie day. Yeah, Hector, I know, man. Interaction with others, ew, like, if I can't see you on Skype or FaceTime you or something, like, I don't know, man. It's rough, dude. I got little kids, I got young kids, and technology and everything is going to totally warp how we interact. And see, I don't live in like a neighborhood either. I kind of live out a ways, and so there's no like neighborhood kids they can just go play and run around with and get in trouble with and all that kind of stuff. It's like they'd have to come here, or my kids are gonna have to go there to do it. So yeah, it's gonna be a little different, but I'm gonna try to instill some of the things that I think I valued in my upbringing into them as well. Growing up in the 80s and 90s was awesome. I miss it. Yeah, I had a lot less responsibilities back then. I can tell you that much. That's one of the best things I had going on. Yeah, human contact. No, I want to live my life through my keyboard. Ah, it. It's sad. There's a lot of people like that. I hope I'm not offending any of them in the chat tonight. And I work alone a lot, so I don't see people on a regular basis except for, I work from home as well, except for my family. So, yeah, I like a lot of interaction. So, the opportunity to chat, when I got to jump in other people's live streams and stuff was always a lot of fun for me. With just milestones in 2-star, 3-star arena, and 6 to 7 4-star, you can get about 60 to 70k plus PHC shards a week. Uh, yep. That's usually what I would get more than that. I would get close to 50 PHC a week from all areas of the game. So that's about 100k PHC shards a week. Plus numerous 4-stars. Yep. Spent like 3 mil gold today, 12.6 left. Ah, you're still good, man. Still good. I don't like human contact now because people become so pathetic. That's probably true. Oh man, man, I keep pronouncing your name wrong. I'm sure. I'm gonna call you CIA because that's like your initials. CIA. You ever seen Pitch Black recently? Yes, I watched that show on TV. Like, dude, it was on a week ago or something. And yeah, the CGI was pretty rough in there for sure. One thing about LED light bulbs, they can cause fires at a much higher percentage than regular light bulbs. I don't know about that, Michael. Where is your empirical evidence to such? Because they run a lot cooler. They don't generate heat. Move up one more time here. There's a light bulb in a fire station that's been lit more than 100 years. Yeah, I don't doubt it, man. I do not doubt it. Alright, how we doing? We've taken the lead. Ooh, they've jumped up on defender kills, though. Step it up. Step it up. We'll burn a little energy here in Quest, and then I'm going to probably call it an evening. Counter-Strike days, yes, sir. There was a PBS show of the same name. Yep, where in the world's Carmen Sandiego? Yep, you are correct. Leisure Suit Larry? Yep. I remember that as well. We got here. I brought in Century just to test him out. He's okay. It's just heroic. It's not really doing much. Just used to ride around town and look for the pile of bikes to find all your friends. Yep. Rode my bike around all the time. I got dropped off at my grandma's house usually around like 8:30 in the morning. I'd wait until 9:30, 10 till my friends woke up, and sometimes I go out by myself before then, but till they woke up, and then jump on your bike, go ride around, and nah, man, just ride. Really, we weren't getting in too much trouble, but just riding around, riding my bike 6 hours a day. That's probably how we were also fit, like so thin. Yeah, it's a different time now. You're not comfortable letting your kids run around unattended. I know, that's a shame. However, where I live, like, I don't have a neighbor for miles for the most part, so they can go outside in and out anytime they want, even though they're 4 years old, 7 years old. But that's going to change because they're going to want to go where things are, going into town, stuff like that. And where I grew up was a little bit different too in terms of like how things were laid out. Like where I live now, there's a lot more like highways and things like that they'd have to traverse, versus like where I grew up, it was like set up in blocks. So like you could just ride the sidewalk to this block, and and cut over, and it's all square. Everything was squared off. So a lot different getting around. Old school dinosaur. Yep. What are the times for legend runs this event quest? 23 Anguiano. I have heard anywhere from 3.5 hours to 3 hours and like 50 minutes, 3:55 roughly. So that's what I'm hearing. Yeah, till sundown. Yep. Calculator games, boobs and things like that. Yep. Only came home for dinner, pretty much. How's the compass? Hey man, welcome to the stream. I'm a dispatcher, and it's not the bulb; it's at the socket. So, are you saying like not on the fixture in your house? You're saying it's like where the bulb or the LED portion meets, like the metal part essentially that screws into the socket. Is that what you're saying? or the light like housing, light fixture housing itself. I use ICAT rated um, can lights in my house is what I did. If you don't know what ICAT rated is, it's I think it's ICAT or ICAN, but anyway, it's insulation contact rated uh, fixture housing. Fire department noticing more and more. Interesting, man. I might have to do a little research, make sure I'm not in any kind of, or at least check with the people I bought them from, the electrical supplier, make sure that they're not having any callbacks or recalls or anything of that nature. Fitz, when you see MCO Sears with 20, 30 million gold, you're like, man, what you should be like is like, they buy a lot of featured GMC crystals and they have to sell the ISO from their dupes or else it expires. And that's how you get this high. What do I think about Void? Medusa or Void? I have no idea about Void. I know Medusa's a pretty good champ. Although I have 4 5-star rank 4 champs. Aldo, just hit me up online, man. I can get you added to our waitlist, no problem. If you qualify, sir. Sounds like it. 23 max 4 stars. I think that's about what I've got. I think I have 23 or 25. I need 2 more. I think I have 25 now. I threw off my teams at 3. I don't even think I have anything to open to end this thing on. Michael. Alright. Yeah, I'll have to look into that, man, because I don't need any issues. I mean, I have smoke detectors, all that good stuff, but I still don't want to lose my house, so. You can take Brutal to Alex's spot. Ah, man, that thing's been filled for weeks. Make sure where the bulbs are put in. Yeah, my house, I built it like 3 years ago. Well, no, I'm sorry. I built it, oh shit. Started building it, I think, in 2012. So I started building it like 6 years ago, but it was in November. So it was like a little over 5 years ago. Yeah, and we moved in like 4 years ago. No worries, bro. Appreciate you even bringing it up to my attention. Yeah, Cam, I did pop it. See here, I am completely out of shards of pretty much all order, but I got Angela. So I mean, she'll make my top 5, but like just barely if I use an awakening gem on her and rank her up to rank 4. But as Angela entered combat, she gained greater and greater focus, becoming all but master of blade work. Okay, whatever that means. So, all right, high speed pursuit. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here on that note myself. Let's see if I can. I'll do like BG does. I saw where he got 225 units last night from one arena crystal. Let's see if we can do that same thing. Get some BG luck up in here. Bam. Oh, but thanks for coming by, guys. Hopefully it made the grind go a little bit easier. I know it made it go faster for me, that's for sure. I think I'm sitting pretty good for the next couple of days. Kind of easy grind. Come get them. Yeah, Angela, I know, dude. I'll talk to you more online here in a little bit. But yeah, I'm thinking about rank 4 on her, but I don't know. Sounds good, Aldo. Appreciate it. And that is gold. That is no good. Alright. Take care, everyone. Thanks for swinging by. And until next time, we'll see you on the battlefield. Take care.